The power of self-love and how self-love transformed Sarah's life.
There once was a woman named Sarah who had always struggled with self-love. She constantly criticized herself, felt unworthy of love, and was always seeking validation from others. Her negative self-talk and low self-esteem were affecting her life in all areas: her work, her relationships, and her overall happiness. Sarah's husband, John, was a successful businessman who was often rude and dismissive towards her. He would criticize her appearance, belittle her opinions, and make her feel small. Sarah's lack of self-love made her believe that she deserved this treatment and she didn't stand up for herself. One day, Sarah realized that her lack of self-love was not only hurting herself but also her marriage and those around her. She was always negative, quick to judge, and didn't give herself the compassion she needed. She realized that in order to change her life and her marriage, she needed to learn to love and accept herself. Sarah began by practicing self-care and self-compassion. She started treating herself kindly, giving herself compliments, and focusing on her strengths instead of her weaknesses. She also began to prioritize her own needs and desires, instead of always putting John's needs first. As Sarah began to love herself more, she noticed a shift in her marriage and all areas of her life. She became more confident, and her relationships improved as she was no longer seeking validation from John. She was more forgiving and understanding towards him, but also set boundaries when he was being rude or dismissive. But perhaps the most inspiring change that Sarah noticed was the impact her self-love had on John. As she began to love and accept herself, John started to see her in a new light. He realized how much he had been hurting her and how he had been taking her for granted. John began to show her more respect and kindness, and their marriage improved significantly. In the end, Sarah realized that self-love is not only important for our own well-being but also for the well-being of our relationships. When we learn to love and accept ourselves, we become better able to love and accept others. Self-love truly is a powerful force that can change our lives and the lives of those around us for the better.